Oh, at least I'm on the mountain. That's not a very safe rock to sit on, so I'll just perch my bum there. So to my right is the Bryn. I'm a fair way away from it now. I've been traipsed through the conifers and climbed trees, boggy paths. So I think my idea was to come down this way and head that way and around. But I think now I've done enough of a walk and I'm knackered. I'm going to walk up onto the Bryn, have a look over towards the main beacons, which is a lovely view from the Bryn and a little bit further up, and then walk back down the path that I should have walked down originally. I might go a bit further over to the right to a, oh, what's the valley? There's a valley there as well. I'm going to have a sip of tea. Have to find it first. Kumbanu's this side. Can't be Kumogri. No, I'm on the wrong page. There we go. Right. Outforgan, Blind Glyn. So it's between those two. Nant. Gosh. Where are we? Right, I'm a bit further over. Through Blind Kumbanu. I might try and find some waterfalls down through there. So if I show you on a map now where I am, roughly. I'm on, I think I'm on Clouth Coch. So I don't know what Clouth is, but Coch is red. And this is red sandstone underneath me, so. Yeah, and then make my way up onto the Bryn. Yeah, there's Cloud Coch I'm on, and rather than go back down through there, because I'm closer to Penketley now than I am to Talabont, and then come off the Bryn down into it. So let's have a cup of tea first. Woo! What absolutely gorgeous day. Not seen a person, seen lots of sheep. See a heck of a lot of sheep actually. I got a ham sandwich, packet of crisps, bar of chocolate, a banana, and a couple of tangerines or satsumas, one or the other. Cheers. Skylarks, can you hear them? That's the sound of summer for me, or spring summer. Skylarks and meadow pipits. So yeah, up to my left, if I just turn you around, and you can look up there. So you're looking up onto the Bryn. This is Picker Cairn Picker up here, the ridge. To the left, and you can just see to the edge of, I would think that might be Cribbin. If you just follow the mountain up here, and then there's a little pointy bit just on the side of the mountain which is in the distance, and I have a feeling that's Cribbin, possibly Fanabig, but I got a feeling that is the snout of Cribbin that we're looking at. And this way we're looking into Mid Wales. The blacks are over there, not so readily seen now, but we're looking into Senny Bridge and the ranges here into Mid Wales. Lovely distances today. In the far distance there beyond should be either Longmynd, or are we looking at the Malverns? We might be possibly looking at the Malverns. And then up into the Shropshire Hills, the Radnorshire Hills. What a gorgeous day. Nice bit of cloud, because when I came out I thought it's going to be blue sky, but there's a nice bit of cloud around as well. It's a long time since I've been on the Bryn. I think the last time that I was on the Bryn was possibly with my friend. Hang on a second, let's put you down a bit so I can come down to your level. Was with a friend who I've done lots of mountain walking with, but not for a number of years. My friend Friggy. We walked from Llanfrynach. So we walked up on Llanfrynach and we came up this way. And we were by, I can't think, Cantref Farm. So we were parked by there somewhere, many years. But I was saying to Adam Rowson about views, long distance views, and myself and Fridge came up here in about, I think it was probably about 2007, maybe, and we came up in the snow from Talabont and we walked the ridge all the way around to Farabig. It was the most fantastic day, and I took a photograph with a little Lumix camera, 4 megapixels, which even to this day remains one of my favourite images. And I took it at the time, and Fridgie said, "You've got a photograph there, Al." And I wasn't really into photography then. I was just into my walking. And he's right. It has remained one of my favourite photographs. The story about it is a couple of things really. Is that I didn't know at the time that my friend Fridge was afraid of heights, and we were on a ridge, and I'll show the photograph now, and there was a big drop down to the right hand side, and it was only later did I find out that he didn't like heights and he didn't like the steep drop. So because we were on the path, and the path is right close to the edge of the drop, and he kept moving into the deeper snow, and I was thinking, why the hell's he moving away and going into the deep snow? But he told me then that he didn't like heights, and he certainly didn't want to fall down the mountain. But when we did that particular walk, we were stopped at a little spot, and 2 guys came down the path, and we got talking to them. I think they'd come from Somerset or somewhere, and where we were stood, they had particularly come to that particular spot for a reason. And the reason was, and there are 2 spots apparently in the Brecon Beacons, that if you, on a clear day, and today's a clear day, I don't know whether you could be able to see it from up there, is that you can see Cadair Idris. There's a place on the Black Mountain that you can see it, and there's somewhere in the Beacons on this ridge up here, a little bit further on. And I just sort of, I said, "You can't see Cadair from here," and he said, "I'm telling you, you can see." And I thought, well, it might be Plunlimon. But sure enough, when I went home, I mapped out where I was and drew I got a ruler out on my map, and drew a straight line towards Cadair, because they had a pair of binoculars. And he said, "I'll show you where to look, and that will be Cadair Idris." So you're actually looking into Snowdonia from the Brecon Beacons, which is totally amazing. So, yeah. Good days on the mountain with my buddy Fridge.